Okay, so we want to complete the diamond problems below. And remember, for the diamond problems, the numbers have to multiply to make the top and add to make the bottom. So numbers that multiply to 15 are 1 and 15, 3 and 5. Oh, I see that 3 and 5 add to make 8. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So a number that multiplies with 5 to make 10 is 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. 1/2 times 1/3. To multiply fractions, we multiply across, so we get 1/6. And then to add fractions, we have to have a common denominator. So 1/2 plus 1/3, we multiply here by 3/3, and then by 2/2, so that we get common denominators of 6. So we get 3/6 plus 2/6 is 5/6. 1/2 times 8 gives us 4. And then 1/2 plus 8 is 8.5, or 8.5. 0.3 times 0.2 is 0.06. 0.3 plus 0.2 is 0.5. Two numbers that multiply to make 11 are only 1, it has to be 1 and 11, because 11 is a prime number. And 1 plus 11 equals 12. So I want to add -3 plus -1 to get -4. -3 times 1 is +3. Explain what the graph at right represents and what information does it convey. So here I see that we have cost of soda on the x-axis and the number of sodas sold at school. So cost of soda is the independent variable, and number of sodas sold is dependent. That's because how many sodas you sell depends on the cost of the soda. So as we can see that if the cost of soda is really low, we're going to sell a lot of sodas. But as we increase the cost of the soda, the number of sodas sold gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So as the cost of soda increases, the school sells less soda. Okay, put a dot on the axes where each student would belong. So student A studies hard but gets only average grades. So their time spent studying is really high, and their grade as a percentage would be average. So right about there. Student B studies a little bit but gets really good grades, so that's up here. Try these problems without a calculator first, then use a calculator to check your answer. So -16 plus 7. So I'm going to imagine a number line. I've got -16 here, and I'm going up 7. 4, 5, 6, 7 to right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to take me to -9. 10 minus -24 is the same thing as 10 plus 24, because a minus means add the opposite. So the opposite of -24 is +24, so that's 34. 3 times -9 is -27. -9 plus -11 is -20. And -49 plus -36 is, let's see, -40 plus -30 would be -70, and then 9 plus 16 would be 15, so -85. Find the factors of the following numbers, and the first problem is done for you. So in the first one, I see we found the factors of 12, and they're 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. So the factors of 24 are, let's see, 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. The factors of 18 are 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. Complete the diamond problems. So two numbers that multiply to make 10 and add to make 7. So numbers that I know multiply to 10, factors of 10, are 1 and 10. They don't add to 7. 2 and 5. Oh yes, they add to 7. Numbers that multiply to make negative 8 and add to make negative 2. So I know that because this is negative, one of my factors has to be negative. So factors of 8 are 1 and 8. Those don't add to 2. 2 and 4. Those have a difference of 2. So let's see, I need negative 4 and positive 2. Because negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Numbers that multiply to 15 and add to 8, we already did this one today, 3 and 5. Numbers that multiply to 9 and add to negative 6 are going to be negative 3 and negative 3. The area of a rectangle is 24,396 square centimeters. If the width is 38 centimeters, what is the length? Explain in words. So I'm going to draw a picture first. So I know that the area is 24,396 square centimeters. The width is 38 centimeters, and I want to know what the length is. So I know that length times width equals the area. So in order to find the length, I have to divide by 38 on both sides. So we get that length equals 24,396 divided by 38 is 642. And we are in centimeters. So to explain this in words, you have to divide the area by the width to get the length.